Hey y'all, we're back in the kitchen and I am really excited about what we are making tonight. So there is a little story that goes with this. Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you what we're making. We, as in Austin and I, have had a hankering lately for chicken. Okay, you can call it three ways: chicken pastry, chicken stew, chicken and dumplings. Dumplings are really like, I've made that before, like with like little pieces of biscuit, so they're like little balls, you know, that kind of cook up in there. But pastry, chicken and pastry, is what my granny Grace always made, and it was so good. It was, I would say it was her signature dish. And I miss it. Like, I miss having it in my life, in my belly. Those were the best Sunday lunches. Chicken pastry, her fried cornbread, which she like fried it like little round, gosh, just eating it right from the stove, like putting it on a plate and eating it. It was so good. I do miss those days. And some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you had a granny that cooked every Sunday, or your mom, and that was the epitome of my childhood. That is like the best memories I have are from my granny's kitchen. Okay, am I gonna cry? Probably. Sorry. No, not sorry. Anyway, so it's just something, but it's something that I've never like really made, or it just seems hard. It's not hard, y'all. Especially, now my granny made her pastry from scratch. I remember watching her roll it out and then cut it in the little strips and then put it in the boiling broth. But I'm not really built that way, y'all. And that's okay, because we live in a day and a time where we have Annie's. This is not a commercial for Annie's, but it could be. Annie's, are you watching? For Annie's old-fashioned flat, well, she calls them dumplings. I would call it pastry strips. Anyway, excuse me, thin pastry strips. We are on the same page, all right? Anyway, you can buy these in the freezer section. Around here you can. I don't know about other parts of the country or world. I'm sure they have an equivalent. Anyway, I said Annie's. I always want to say Annie's. It's not, it's Ann's. And she's from North Carolina. She's from North Carolina. These are made in North Carolina. So anyway, yeah. I'm sure Ann and my granny would have been fast friends. Anyway, so we have these. So here's the story. Okay, I know, I get so wordy, don't I? I'm sorry. I was going to make this 2 nights ago. Y'all, I had been to 3 grocery stores to get everything I needed. I almost forgot the chicken. I bought the chicken. I'm doctoring. I'm basically using the recipe on here, but I'm doctoring it a little bit. I'm adding a little bit to it. I'm going to add a can of cream of mushroom. And well, that's pretty much it. But anyway, it's going to make it, this is what we're doing. So I went all around town. It's Thanksgiving week. Things are crazy. Woo! I get home. I get my chicken. I wash it. I get all the giblets, is that what you call them? I get the stuff out of it. I rinse the chicken. I put it in the pot to boil. I leave it boiling, so it will be cooking. And then I can come home and I can finish supper, and I take the dogs for a walk. And as I'm walking, I had this revelation that I, in fact, forgot something very important for the chicken pastry. I forgot the chicken pastry. I forgot the pastry. So we couldn't have it the other night. Had to go to Plan B, frozen pizza. Yeah, that's what happened. True story. So, anyway, I found them at my local Piggly Wiggly. Had a whole stack. I knew the pig would have it. I knew the pig would not let me down for Ann's dumpling pastry strips, and it didn't. So tonight, we've got a head start because we've already got the chicken cooked and deboned and shredded and ready to go in the pot. We've got our chicken broth that I saved, boiling, ready for the pastry. And that's pretty much all we got to do. I got cornbread in the oven. I cooked a big mess of black-eyed peas to go with it 2 days ago. They've been hanging out in the fridge. So yeah, all I gotta do is put these in here. I'm gonna show you what we do. So I guess this would also be called, like my other recipe, that almost homemade stuff, and this would be almost homemade pastry. Whatever. You can call it whatever you want, but we're gonna call it good. I promise you that, okay? Okay, read the directions, Meredith. Keep forgetting to get some readers over here. I'm just trying to figure out how many to put in at one time. Yeah. Separate each layer of dumplings and drop 8 to 10 in the boiling broth until all the dumplings are in their pot. Okay, I think we need to put them in. We don't want to just put them all in at one time because I think that would be too many. I think we're going to do like a few at a time. Okay, come with me. Here we go. We're just going to put in a few. If I could get the thing over here, you could see it. All right, we're gonna do it handheld here. That's what we're gonna do. So I've got 9 in there. I'm gonna put a few more, and we're gonna wait and let that kind of, it's still boiling. I was gonna say let it kind of boil a little bit better. And I'm just gonna stir them around a little bit so make sure they're not sticking. Honestly, y'all, I think some of my broth has boiled out. It's supposed to be 4 to 5 quarts, but I don't think we got quite that much. But we're going with it. We're just going with it. It's fine. This will also thicken. Once all the pastry's in there, it will help thicken it up a little bit. And then, of course, when we add the soup, it will thicken it even more. So tell us in the comments what you call this dish. Do you call it chicken and pastry, chicken stew, chicken dumplings? What do you call it? Do you love it? Is it one of your favorites, like it is ours? It's pure tea, Southern comfort food. Okay, that's what it is. And I just want to get. I want to start putting it in the rotation. I want my kids, I want to be practiced up for the day that I have some grandchildren, because they're going to have to be eating this at Granny's house, even if I'm not rolling it out from scratch, because this works too. Okay, y'all, all the pastry strips are in there, and I just did something really important. I just read the directions even more. And what it says is once you add the chicken, to then let it boil for 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there though. Cream of chicken. Somebody's probably going, don't do that. Sorry, not sorry. It's gonna be good. It's gonna give it extra flavor. Give it a little extra flavor. All right, I'm getting that dissolved, incorporated. And then I'm going to throw all my chicken in, and then we're going to let it boil just a couple minutes, and then we're going to, we're going to put the lid on it. We're going to put a lid on it and let it sit for like 20 to 30 minutes. And I think in the past that is what I did not do, and it was not thick enough. And I think what's going to happen in that time frame, and it might not take quite as long adding that soup in there, it's going to get thicker. I mean, it still might be a little soupy, but all right. I'll show you what we have right now, and then we'll come back in 20 to 30 and we'll see what we've got, and we'll taste it, and I'll let you know. Okay, see where we're at? This is where we're at, y'all. This is where we're at. I'm getting ready to go find the lid. It's already sticking a little bit. We don't want any sticking. And we're going to take it off of this hot eye, because these eyes take forever to cool down. I'm going to put it right there and let it work its magic. And this is what we have now, y'all. It's ready to go. Okay, y'all, it is done. It is done. It doesn't thicken up a whole lot. Maybe if I let it sit longer. Maybe I just got hangry. Anyway, I want you to see what we got. It's good. I will say I did have to add some, a little salt and some pepper. I just turned it back on, but I'm turning it back off. All right, so this is what we got. It's good stuff. You see that? Cornbread, black-eyed peas. We're gonna eat good tonight. All right. If you try this, I hope you love it. If you've never had it, I hope you'll try it. And it's such a good Southern comfort dish that everybody needs in their belly. All right. Happy cooking, y'all. We'll see you next time.